Tonight at the Xscapers Convergence, we are having a potluck, and I'm going to make a peanut sauce with rice dish. It's going to be vegan, gluten-free of course, and I'm going to make it in the Instant Pot. In the service of the Queen I belong. Alright, so I've gotten all my ingredients out. I've got my spices, ginger, turmeric, cayenne, salt, pepper, coconut aminos, and then I've also got my peanut butter, coconut oil, some chopped up onion. I've got some rice that I already cooked, and coconut milk, and then the vegetables. So I've got some cauliflower, a carrot, some bok choy, and some celery. I'm gonna hit the saute button, get that started. I'm gonna put some coconut oil in the pan. I don't have a lot of time to do this, so this will be interesting to be able to film this and get this cooked up in the amount of time that I have. I did just wash my hands really well. When I use the knife just for coconut oil, I just take the coconut oil off with my hands and put the knife back. Once that gets warm, I will add some onion. Okay, I can smell the coconut oil, so that must be starting to get warm. I'm gonna add a little bit of onion. I'm gonna cut up some cauliflower while I'm waiting for that to brown a little bit. I'll use about half the cauliflower. I'm going to slice some carrot into my pan. This is a ceramic slicer by Kyocera. I think I'm saying that right. Super fast way to get really thin slices of something. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time for this meal, so this is going to be a super fast one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Always considering how much power I'm using. All right, now everything else goes in. In a house, I always kept my peanut butter in the fridge so it wouldn't re-separate. But here I just don't like to use the fridge space for it. This isn't going to give you a real recipe because I'm not measuring anything. If you're unable to cook without measuring, then my cooking videos might not do you a whole lot of good. Putting all the vegetables in. Putting some coconut milk in. I think we're gonna need some water. I actually haven't had anything not work in the Instant Pot yet. So, pepper, black pepper, and some salt, some cayenne, peanut sauce, so it's gonna be, it should be a little spicier. Some turmeric, some ginger, I'm going to put a little water in there. I think that should be good. Next I'm going to put the lid on, making sure that this is pointed to the back, or pointed that way. I'm going to hit pressure. That's way too much time. I'm going to go with, it always stays with whatever your last thing was. I'm going to go with 7 minutes. And that's all I have to do. I'll turn the keep warm off as well. But you just hit the pressure and then whatever time you need, and then it goes on its own. The pressure cooker just went off. I've got 5 minutes to get over there, so perfect timing. So I'm gonna carry the whole thing. I'm just gonna take the cord off. I put my name on the pressure cooker. I've got my giant bowl and my silverware to go. This is actually silverware because I don't really like the bamboo so much. Got this in my pocket if I need a napkin. I've got my water bottle and my chair is already over there. So all I have to do is grab the pressure cooker, turn off the van, and get over there. One of the things that I do when I'm going to a potluck is I put a list of ingredients on the outside of the dish. Since I have food sensitivities, I like to make it easier for others who do as well. So I noticed before I left the van that the pin had already dropped, so I decided to taste it, and it turned out great. So I'm super excited to share it. They have a vegan vegetarian area, but not a gluten-free designation, so I'll probably just be eating what I bring unless I find people and they can show me their dish. So that happens a lot for me, having a pretty severe food sensitivity. It's not an allergy, but it is a sensitivity. My strategy for potlucks is to bring what I can eat and be satisfied with that, and happy bonus if something else is something that I can eat as well. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, 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 whoa. Radioactive, never feel this real forever. If anything can ever be this good again. When I think of heaven, deliver me in a black winged bird. I think of flying down in a field of pins and feathers, all other instruments. The concert is still going on, maybe winding down. And my understanding is they're going to be lighting steel wool on fire, and this is a photography experiment. They're setting up their cameras now. We've got Becky with her poi. She's from Interstellar Orchards. So they're putting steel wool in a beater, a whisk. Thank you, a whisk, and then they light it on fire.
Here, So I like how heavy that. I like that's super heavy. No.
Come on, little dream of me. Say night and night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me.
That was such a fun night. I really enjoyed the whole thing. The potluck, I had food that I was able to eat that was more than just what I brought. The music was great. I hope you check out and subscribe to Status Crows. They're really wonderful, fun people. And then the light painting. It was so cool. I loved getting to know how to use my camera on manual mode and to get these really fun things like, you know, the steel wool sparks and the poi. It was all just so cool. I hope you enjoyed this evening with Xscapers Convergence. This is Joni with TheGalavan. Enjoy your journey.
Say night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me